Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Smash that like button, share this stuff out. Be live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern to do War Hour, and 10:30 a.m. Eastern on Saturday will be live. Join us tonight and Saturday. Very important lives going on. So there is some powerful storms moving across the U.S. this weekend. They're talking blizzard conditions, tornadoes, and fire weather threats. So definitely, there's going to be some damaging winds, heavy mountain snowfall, rainfall, cooler temperatures. With the hotter temperatures, this always spells disaster. So wind gust up to 70 miles per hour with heavy snowfall in some of these Sahara Nevada and Northern California higher regions on the 13th today. They're talking about that. But heavy snowfall says, and strong winds will cause widespread hazardous travel conditions in these Intermountain West and Rockies on Thursday and Friday. Um, Here is one of the biggest regions that they're really worried about, the Great Plains. There is a really strong system moving from Friday to Saturday, resulting in widespread high winds, increasing snowfall coverage. Uh, Lots going on. Then they're also talking about here this system that is supposed to bring some severe weather through the Mississippi Valley and parts of western Ohio and Tennessee Valley. We're even talking about severe thunderstorms in Missouri, Iowa, central and southern Illinois, far west Kentucky, northwestern Tennessee, northeastern Arkansas. We're talking winds, tornado, large hail possible. So definitely be looking out in this region as that system that was here will be heading down here, talking about some big conditions taking place with the warm and dry air hitting. There's fire risk, of course, because it's been really dry in a lot of regions for quite some time. They're talking about some extreme fire risk through these areas, critical in these areas, elevated in these, almost the whole state of Texas, um, except about right here, which has had a lot of weird weather there as well, right? So, this blood rain turns beach in Iran bright red just before the blood moon Purim eclipse. Of course, he puts in here opinion based. Nobody really thinks it's anything, right? Well, this blood rain has just turned the beach in Iran red, blood red. A popular beach was colored blood red as rains fell on the mineral rich coastline in Iran. Of course, people come up with things all the time. The rain falling from the sky is not actually red, it's just kind of a thing. The heavy rain mixed with high iron oxide content in the volcanic soil creates this phenomenon. The footage of the blood red beach in Iran was shared on Instagram and had 29 million times that it was liked. Of course, a lot of people are going to say, hey, this ain't really anything. It's just a phenomenon. Sure, we can think that too, but, um, you know, I will take into consideration here we do have a blood moon coming on Purim. And if we look at around the same time, China, Russia, and Iran will be doing on March 14th discussing a nuclear program. So I do take this into consideration with what's going on here. Last night's live said, hey, whether you want to look at it or not, blood moons are usually an omen of a warning, as the Bible tells us. So, uh, doesn't mean something's going to happen immediately. It could be on down the road, but this definitely, I feel, is linked with this because they're getting ready to have this meeting about Iran's nuclear issue and and it's at the same day as the blood moon is happening. So definitely, I take all this into consideration to say these are all types of things I look at as these are biblical signs. Whenever people try to congregate together to do evil, they grope about in the daytime, as the book of Job says. The evil, they grope about in the daytime, and they're coming together in the daytime to plan on evil thoughts. I mean, nuclear capability isn't going to do anything good for the environment or society in general, guys. But they're meeting on the same day and end up having this, whole beach turn blood red, right? We've been talking about things like this for a little bit on the channel, as there's increase of not just people in the government, but younger society that is following one movement. And New Jersey uh, became one of the first Islamic cities. And is this a warning? Uh, Muslim elected leaders with deep ties to radical Islamic organizations are starting to pop up uh, throughout our government. And as it says, America was once a beacon of industrial and blue collar society. Well, Paterson has become a little different, right? We'll scroll down a little bit here because Paterson became I do believe it is, scroll down a little bit right here. Paterson is the capital of Palestine in the United States of America. This mayor put a huge, I seen the video, put a huge shocking declaration out that they're going to be the capital of Palestine. Paterson is the fourth holiest city in the world. Jerusalem, Mecca, uh, Medina, and then Paterson. So they're they're adding this into like, hey, we're one of the most holiest places. Um, Pushing the Palestinian agenda under the guise of Ramadan, of course. They're asking for economic boycotts of Israel, political activism against U.S. policy, supporting Israel, mobilizing the Muslim community for elections to push pro Palestinian candidates. Uh, is this an outlook? I'm not going to go deep into this. I mean, let's just think about this. Is this a warning that more of this is going to happen here in America? We've been talking about these Shahara laws, the Noahide laws, things like this. I mean, these really religious laws that spell nothing good for Christians who are only wanting to serve in truth and spirit and show the love of Jesus Christ to the world. This spells very bad because both these laws I mentioned, Noahide and Shahara laws, they like to put to death anybody that's an idol worshiper. And in both these type of laws, it is listed as Christianity as an idol worship, because both these religious movements are religion, exactly what it is, not a lifestyle. I would rather be called a follower of Christ than to actually be linked with most of the, uh, you know, popular Christianity, because Christianity is really veering away from Christian roots of what we're supposed to be. That's why I'd rather be called a follower of Jesus. But this radical movement is increasing and is going to continue to increase. And, you know, all I can say is as we go through the storms of life and the storms that are physically hitting our places we might live, we need to keep our eyes on Jesus Christ. No matter how many beaches turn red or blood moons that happen or radical movements or execution of Christians worldwide or tornadoes or blizzards or fires, we need to ever so keep our eyes on Jesus Christ. Continue to pray for the lost, continue to pray for those that are being persecuted, but blessed are those that are being persecuted. Continue to pray for peace, continue to pray for wisdom and sound mind, and to not get puffed up because of the knowledge that comes your way. So, guys, keep our eyes on Jesus Christ. I hope to see you at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight as we war together in the Spirit. So much love, and may God bless you.